Today, a Dallas County jury found a man seen on video beating a woman guilty of assault and obstruction. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. He won't serve much jail time because the jury did not convict him of the more serious crime of aggravated assault, and he ultimately took a deal for sentencing. In fact, Austin Sheffield will only spend a few days in jail for that 2019 attack on LeDejanique Lee in Deep Ellum. Instead, he received 5 years probation, and he will never be able to appeal the verdict. Fox 4's Stephen Dow has reaction tonight from the victim. He's live in Dallas. Stephen.
Yes, Steve, the victim in the case, LeDejanique Lee, says that she's pleased with the deal that the state cut with the defense because, in her words, Sheffield will serve some time for what he did.
I'm satisfied with the punishment.
The confrontation 3 years ago was highly charged and high profile. Activists marched in Deep Ellum, the victim, LeDejanique Lee, among them, calling for a hate crime to be added, but it wasn't. Bystander cell phone video was key evidence in the trial showing Austin Sheffield with a gun in his right hand facing off with Lee when Sheffield confronted her for blocking a parking lot exit. But Sheffield put his gun away. He knocked the phone out of Lee's hand. She hit him in the face. He punches her 5 times, then kicks her phone. Monday, the second day of deliberations, the Dallas County jury found Sheffield guilty of misdemeanor assault charge for hitting Lee, an obstruction, which is a felony for slapping and kicking her phone away to prevent her from using it. But Sheffield was found not guilty of the most serious charge that district attorney's office, not police, pursued: aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Trial evidence showed that on the night in March 2019, no one, not Lee or any other witness, mentioned Sheffield had a gun.
Our position is still that this was an overreach from the beginning. This was a way to throw every aggravated or felony charge at Mr. Sheffield in order to increase the chances or to satisfy a community that, quite frankly, 3.5 years ago was outraged. And so that's how we got here. Following the jury decision, the state and defense made a deal on sentencing. Sheffield would serve 4 days in the Dallas jail, 90 days in Collin County for an unrelated DWI, and 5 years of probation on the assault and obstruction convictions. Russell Wilson was one of the special prosecutors for the case.
We then determined that it was more efficient to reach an agreement with Mr. Sheffield and his counsel.
During the trial, even though there was not a hate crime charge, Wilson told jurors that Sheffield marginalized Lee, that he acted like he was better than her.
And we reached an agreement that was similar to a person who was not convicted of an aggravated offense in Dallas County.
But it's obviously a difficult pill to swallow to be charged with and convicted of obstruction, which is merely tapping of a phone. I've never seen a felony charge based on that type of conduct. 3
years ago, Lee was charged by police with criminal mischief for smashing the windows on Sheffield's truck after the assault. But the Dallas County DA dropped that charge. Lee did not say much when she talked to reporters after the case, just that she is ready to move on from this incident now that Sheffield will get some punishment.
It is what it is. At the end of the day, justice will serve.
And Sheffield will also have to carry an alcohol monitoring device that he will have to use about 4 times a day to ensure that he has not been consuming alcohol.